Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Today's video is a flower video. So AlinaCraft on AliExpress released a couple of flower set dies this month, and I'm gonna show you what I made. So this is the first set, and we're gonna make one together with this one. So the first set is this one. This one is pretty straightforward. You get 3 pieces and you line them and you pick the center you want. So here's what it looks like. And for the other one, I put a paper flower that I got on AliExpress. The size of these flowers is 2 inches, and you can layer as many, you can put as many layers as you want. You can put all 3 or just a couple or just the first one or the second one. So the options, you have many options. So these are the first ones that I made using this flower die set. The second ones are these, and these take a little bit more time because you have multiple pieces and layering. So the die set looks like this, and I'm gonna show it to you in details. And the flowers I made look like this. These are the big ones and the smaller ones that I made, and I used the little gems also from this month's release. So in the die set, you get the pieces to make the petals right here, and they are layered. So you layer the petals with this piece right here, and you get 5 sizes for the petals, which means you can make 5 size of flowers. So the small ones, I used the second from the smallest. So here is the smaller one, this is the second one, and they match, all the pieces match with the piece that is underneath, and you get 5 sizes, and you can of course layer them. You also get the center, you get 3 of the centers, and you get 3 circles. This is for your base, but we're gonna make one together because I wanted to show you how you put them together, and then once you figure out how to make one, you can just repeat and make the same. So we are going to start. And what you're gonna need is, so to make the big one, okay? So, the big one I made, and let me tell you the size. This one is also 2 inches. So for this one, I used the second 2 smaller and the size right after, and I cut for this here, and also for the small flower, I cut these pieces 4 times. And for the big one, I cut these pieces 5 times. So let me just show you. And you need the smaller circle, and the second one also cut once. And you will need the center piece cut once. Okay, so what you will need to do once you have your pieces, so I cut them all already. So this is your petal, and you're gonna just glue it here. You're gonna line it with your petal, and you're gonna just stick it. Then you're gonna fold it a little bit. I use my bone folder, but I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use this pen. So you wanna shape it. So what I did is that I folded this on this side first, and then I also folded on the side, so that when I'm done assembling my my flower, I can easily, let me show you, I can easily shape it if I want to give it like more texture. So this is why I fold it like that. So I do the same with all 5 pieces. Here we are. And with all 4 pieces, the small one. And we're gonna start assembling the smaller flower. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna, I mean, what I did, the way I did it is that I first put them all here, and I kind of eyeball how they will be assembled, and then I start gluing them. So I'm just gonna add a small dot of wet glue on the first piece, and I'm gonna put it here. So the way you kind of eyeball it is that you aim for the center of your circle, and you do the same with the other pieces, and you keep going. You the good, I mean, with wet glue you kind of need to work fast, because then if you need to position your petals, you still have some time to do it. So you want to work fast in adhering your flowers. I mean, in putting down your petals, so that when you are all, I mean, when they're all like here, you can shape them. And I used foil, so foil takes a little bit more time to stick. And here we go. So now we shaped our flower. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna put my center. I'm gonna go with the green. So I'm just gonna put a dot of glue on my sticker, just to kind of secure it. Here's my center, and I also want to shape this part. So once I have my gemmy, I just pull them up, and I'm gonna stick it now in the center with a glue dot as well. So that would be your smaller flower. Okay, so you can stop there for these, and these are the smaller flower. Now we're gonna put together the big one. So once you make a couple, you kind of are able to eyeball the spot you need to start with, so you don't have to like do this step all the time. Okay, but I'm gonna show you how I made the first one. So kind of like the same as the smaller one, I put them in shape, and once I'm happy, here we go. It's not easy because I'm not right in front. Here we go. So once you're happy, you start gluing them together. So what I do first is I start with this one and I put it right here so that I have already 3 pieces that are glued, which makes the rest easier. And then I'm just gonna recenter my backup piece right here. So I'm gonna recenter my flower, and then I just have a couple of petals left that I can glue as well. So I'm gonna go and this is the last piece. And so you just want to shape them. Oh, I'm missing some glue here. So like I said, when you make a couple, you don't have to do it like this all the time. This is how I made the first ones, to kind of figure out the way I want to, the way the number of petals, etc., and to make sure that they are nice and round. But once you made a few, you don't even need any more. You just kind of eyeball it with the circle, and that's the last part. Oh, this one I'm gonna add just a dot of glue here. And a small dot of glue to the back. And here is our flower. So you just wanna make sure it's nice and glued. And here we go. Super fun and very easy. They do take more time, and then you just shape it like I was saying. You want to shape it, you just pull the petals up, and you do the same for the smaller one. So these are the ones that I made with this one. So like I was saying, they do take a little bit of time to make, because you have all these multiple pieces, but then you get like a more sophisticated flower because you have all the layering and all of these petals, and you can like shape them and have all this bulk and dimension. And you can use that on your packaging or on for this one, for example, I made these little back toppers. So I wanted to keep it simple. So these are the bows that I made, and I packaged them like this, and I just cut the smaller size once and put the paper flower on top. So for this one, I didn't do the multiple layers, but obviously you can use any flower here for your back toppers, or you can just pop these on a tag and add a little sentiment, or put a few of them in a card. So of course flowers are always you always need flowers, you always use them in your craft. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.